Hi, I'm Tarık and today's topic is technology. And for the next 6 minutes, we'll talk about three reasons why polymers are used instead of metals and ceramics. Have you ever thought how much polymer do we use in our daily life? Let me also ask that why polymers? Why polymers over metals and ceramics? If you haven't thought about it before, this will help you a lot. So let's start. First of all, I would like to address the issue from the perspective that we need to consider most today, in Turkey especially. Money. Money. Polymers have a wide price range according to what you want, what you need, and your financial situation. Compared to metals, polymers are very easy and inexpensive to manufacturing, shaping, and processing. Although ceramics are less expensive than metals on the average, they are they are more costly and more expensive than polymers. For example, guess the order of prices of the items you see below. You are probably not wrong because this is very common in our daily life. When processing difficulties are added also, the results are more or less as I said before. These are the first of the reasons that push us to buy and use polymers. The other reason is durability, mostly related to practical use of substances. I know what you're thinking, metals took the lead because they are so durable. You are thinking, who is the second? But don't be too sure right away, because I want to compare metals and polymers right now. The atomic structure of metals consists of repeating motifs. Simply put, some spaces between atoms, and this is the structure of metal. And if you number of atoms in the motifs and their size determine the strength of metal. This is simple. The reason why they are pretty strong is actually their regular structure. They are too regular, as can be understood from the word polymer. Polymers consist of change of atoms that come together as a result of merging of mers. You can think of these chains as ropes stretched on top of each other. If the ropes get together randomly, they will have an irregular structure and their durability will decrease. If the rope pieces are shorter, the durability will decrease again. At the ends, it's the same with polymers. Materials you see below are strong polymers, Kevlar from armor of tank, and UHDPE, ultra high density polyethylene from city pipes. On the other hand, the low DPE, PS, and PET that we see every day, in other words, pochettes, storage containers, and detergent bottles and water bottles have flexible structure. As I mentioned in the first article, in the first reason, the quality of the polymer and the process it undergoes determine its price. I don't want to pass through without saying this. We agreed on metals, but in terms of ceramics, my argument is very simple. Glass is ceramic, and it's very fragile. It's strong, but it's fragile, it's brittle. This is the cause of almost all ceramics, while polymers can be so flexible and so durable. We come to the last and according to many people, the most important issue, health. Ceramics are quite successful in this respect. Metals also look so innocent. Someone has to defend polymers, and I think it's me. Contrary to popular belief, most polymers don't pose a risk to health when used in right way. And since polymers has low melting point, they are sensitive to temperature. At the same time, the polymers such as PET cannot completely cut off the connection with the external environmental environment, because they are permeable to sunlight and oxygen. So is this a risk? Actually, no. If polymers are used in short time and undergoes the right condition, they don't pose a risk to human and environmental life. I also say environmental because many polymers are almost completely recyclable. If you use them in the right way, they can be our best friends. We shouldn't pollute our world and blame them for doing this. As a result, we have examined the reasons for using polymers instead of other types of materials under 3 headings. These are my resources, and thank you for listening to me.